Ko Halayumla Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hope of 144 and 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanai, and this will be a continuation. Got interrupted. Hey, the Lord's work must go on. This is not for the faint of heart. So we're going to get this again. Not for the faint of heart is an idiom that means something is extreme, unusual, or difficult, and is not suitable for people who prefer safe and familiar things. And what are we going into? You 2/3 of Yasharallah who deny our greatness, so you could set yourself underneath or next to the heathen to feel like they belong with us, the 17 nations, which just don't, okay? And I don't want Ratazah will be able to finish off this lesson and be edifying to the body. All right, as I skate down here, this is the phrase. If you say something is not for the faint of heart, you mean that it is extreme or very unusual example of its kind and is not suitable for people who are like only safe, who like only safe and familiar things. That's not the one I just had. Okay, but it you get it. It's not this ain't for the nature. This teaching this truth of Yasharallah, reminding the people who we are. You so-called African Americans, African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. It's not for punks. Okay, it's not for people who just want the easy route out. All right. So once again, we was at 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Once again, to these snakes, it's a contract. This is for everybody. Everybody is not. It's not a special people. You know, that type of bullshit. All for his filthy gain. Okay, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth. Okay, what's the truth? That Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has separated a group of people, a nation, for his own desire, and we're going to get it out of one righteousness, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Once again, unrighteousness, telling the people that no, the way we've been taught the truth is not the truth. The Lord really does love these heathens, despite the Bible continuously giving us examples of how he does it. Okay, speaking of, let's get into it. 1 Corinthians 1:27. But Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, has chosen the foolish things of this world to confine the wise. What are the foolish? For majority of it, what you would consider the uneducated, compared to those walking around with all type of bullshit paper and talking about doctrines and certificates of vanity. Okay, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has chosen the weak things of the world to confine the things which are mighty. Now, what does the scripture say? Woe to them to go down to Egypt for help. Center in the sky, I love you, Trump. Okay, the weak are once again the teachers, the mighty teachers set up by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, weak now because we don't control the militaries, we don't control the resources of this earth. That is in the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24. What we have is faith. Okay, and we don't even control that. That's given through the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the water, which is thank you, Lord. Okay, so that's the weak things. He's using his children he's set up. Now, this is one of the points that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is making. While the rest of the world is lying to you straight to your face, we're going to give it to you the truth, because we're not faint of heart. Okay? Call Halayim. So Salakia. Okay. I was able to overcome it this time, but yeah, I'm getting all type of phone calls interrupting my lesson, so I have to go to airplane mode. All right. Once again, this is not for the faint of heart, and we left this off at 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and that They all were made through me alone, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of thy times? Or when shall be the end of the first? What is the first? The era that we're in now, the time, the eon, okay, the kingdom, and the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, we've been waiting patiently as Israelites to conclude Esau's kingdom. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Okay, so we know that they had a conflict within Rebekah. Rebekah went to inquire why she was in so much pain. She was told two different manner of men are in your belly, two different nations. Genesis 27. Okay, so they're having this World War III battle struggle with inside Rebekah, and it also his hand holding the heel represents that Esau is now and Jacob is next. Not another version of Esau, not Moab, not Ammon, not Japhet, not Ham, Jacob. For Esau is the end of the world, this eon, this rulership, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we got next. Okay, led by who? Yeah, led by Yahushai and then King David on the throne. Okay, now we're gonna skate down and get really personal. Same chapter. I'm a Hebrew hopscotch for vocab all the way down to 56. Okay, and maybe 55. All these things have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Okay, this is Edris. As for the other people, which also came from Adam, okay, all the nations, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. Come on, man, how disrespectful that. These are the words of our leader, Yahweh Basmi Awashai, our creator. And I'm going to read this again, 2nd Esdras in 6 and 56. This is one of those verses I love to get into. As for the other people, the 17 nations, which also come from Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Where was this, TD Snakes? You couldn't pull this out? And then we're going to back it up for you. But be like unto spittle, because we know they don't like to use this apocrypha, but this is also found in the Old Testament, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Okay, a vessel. Now think about that. You carrying that bucket and some water just spill out. What do? You keep going. Nothing to see here. Okay, that's not your main interest. All right, now TD Snakes, we're going to back that up for you because you may not be familiar with the Apocrypha. I never heard you use it before. This is the book of Isaiah. So this is something you should be able to run to in your whorehouses, but you don't. Isaiah 40. Once again, this is not for the faint of the heart. All right? Those who despise the truth. Isaiah 40 and 15, because remember, TD Snakes said, come on up here. All of these people have every bit right to the kingdom as you. No, they don't. Okay, here's proof. Isaiah 40 and 15, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. Did we not just read that? And are counted as the small dust of the balance. I always break that down. How can the dust move a balance? Okay, behold, he taketh up the owls, which are your islands, as a very little thing. Okay, all right, look, you cannot get around that. That's Old Testament talk, that's apocryphal talk. It's all through the scriptures who Yahweh Basmi Al-Shah has chosen. Okay, I'm gonna read that one more time. Isaiah 40 and 15, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. Right here, 2nd Esdras 6 and 56. As for the other people which also came from Adam, thou hast said that thou art nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened them to the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a bucket, from a vessel, Salakia, from a vessel. Now here we go. Behold, Isaiah 40 and 15, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the owls is a very little thing, okay? And the Lebanons is not significant to be burnt, nor the beast thereof significant for a blunt offering. Remember, going to King Solomon, King Salakia, King Saul, King Yahweh Bashem Yahushua did not want the sacrifice from King Saul with these Edomites. He wanted Amalek taken out of there, but King Saul disobeyed, which was the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. So you can come and say all you want to, but you're just being a liar and a deceiver. Okay, when you do that, now you become the enemy of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and the enemy of your own kind, your own nation. You're not doing anything for anybody by trying to trick the masses into thinking that the Lord will just come through and forgive all the wickedness that's been done on this earth, regardless of his judgment. Okay, it's all okay. No, that's wickedness. Hosea 1:10. Yet the number of the children of Yasharallah shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people. Don't we hear that? Don't we hear that from our own 2/3 selfish ass? I the reason why I stopped claiming Yasharallah, you bum, because you a bum and you faint at heart. There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the living Allah, the living power, the living Abba, our Father. So where are we here? Where do we hear this majorly? Spiritual Babylon. Okay, and then what do we got to contend with? The fake ass people running around in our land, smearing the true name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua through their wickedness. Okay, here's the book of Amos. And I just want to throw this out here real quick so we don't get sidetracked on what this is. This is the book of Amos 1. Amos 1:11. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, 3 and 4, 7, the perfection number in the scriptures, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. What punishment? But because he did pursue his brother, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, with the sword, with his blessing, the sword, okay, and did cast off. In Salakia, earlier when I was speaking of Rebecca being in pain, that's Genesis 25. That just hit me. It's not Genesis 27. Genesis 27 is when Esau was given the sword. Okay, that blessing, and Jacob was given heaven before Esau was given the sword. Okay. All right. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity. So how can we be lovers of the people who have casted off all pity and pursued us with the sword to this day, to 2024, going into 25, still Psalms 83 with all the nations hating Yasharallah, all up against us, plotting on us? How can he just have mercy and forgiveness for them? And his anger did tear perpetuously, and he kept his wrath forever. Now, this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua speaking, but I will send a fire upon Teman, which is just scientists going into those Germans who helped craft all of this atomic and war complex that we're in now. Okay. And damn, nukes, whatever, the scientists that go into that engineering, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Now, Basra is a capital, and there are people before they're a place, so they're all over the world just like we are. So he's going to destroy these people, and that's a promise, okay? Once again, you can't get around that. Now, I got this for you, Jake. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics who still want us to put off the truth and live in this wicked, this ass backwards world we live in. Amos 3:1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has spoken against you, O children of Yasharallah. You, O children of Yasharallah, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,